What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Same Difference podcast.
Is this thing on?
Hello.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, friend. What's going on?
Nothing, girl. Nothing. I feel like this is the first time I'm actually sitting down today. So, yes, I feel like I've been on my feet all day, just kind of up and moving and doing a bunch of stuff. So, I am excited to sit and talk and catch up with you, girl. A lot happened this last week. So, yes, we have a ton to get into. How was your week and how was your weekend?
Let me think back to the week. The week was a blur, I feel like. The weekend was the better part.
Okay, you were outside.
I did go outside this weekend. I went out Friday night to the same spot. It's just my vibe, Pasha. It does what it's supposed to do.
It's, okay, she said I'm a regular now.
I don't want to be a regular, but I feel like if I ever want to go somewhere on a Friday night, I know where to go.
Okay.
And then that turned into a cute little brunch moment Saturday morning. And then the thing about Atlanta, okay? Brunch turned into the bar turned into the day party turned into a fight party. I literally was outside all day long on Saturday. By the day party, I was in there yawning. But I thugged it out, you know.
Ooh, that's my kind of day. I love when you just find yourself
unexpected.
Find your way into shit. I love it.
Totally unexpected. I never intended to go. Like I had intended to go out Friday night and Sunday for this Deleon day party.
Okay, come on, tequila sponsor party.
But Saturday was completely like the plans for Saturday didn't happen until Friday night. And then things were just moving and grooving. And so I was just going with the flow. Had a great time.
Okay.
Sunday, I had bought my tickets to go to that Deleon day party. And I didn't even go. I was like, the hell with that day party. I'm sad. I needed a rest.
All right. And then Sunday?
That was what I was supposed to do Sunday, the Deleon day party. I didn't go.
Oh, but you were wiped out from the day before.
I stayed in the house and cooked and minded my business because it was a lot of business to mind after the weekend. So
okay, I like that. I wish I could say my weekend was as eventful, but I already told you. Look, I have been so busy.
Pasha,
this
you
entire month.
always be having eventful weekends though. So it was about time that the shoe was on the other foot for me.
Yes, and it was very nice to sit down and be in the house and do nothing. I loved it. I loved every bit of it.
So you didn't do nothing all weekend?
You know, I did. So I had like a calm weekend. You know, I did like wholesome stuff. Like I went to a like this fashion craft art fair situation. It was like small businesses, all women owned. It was called Planet Her. It was a very, very cute event at the Chicago Athletic Association, which is a staple like event space, hotel, meeting space in Chicago. It was a dope event. Yeah, it was fun. So, you know, it wasn't like anything crazy. It wasn't party. You know, I wasn't, toasting cocktails morning, noon, and night. But it was cute. It was nice to see what the Chicago business owners, what they have to offer. So got a couple of cute little greeting cards.
How do you find that stuff, Pasha? You always find like the best stuff to do.
Well, a friend of mine, she owns this I don't even want to call it a consignment shop because she doesn't like take stuff and resell it, but she is a huge like vintage fashion collector. And so she finds pieces and she, puts them together and curates her own, more or less
now,
catalog.
What type of vintage we talking about? We talk about vintage Chanel, vintage.
I mean, whatever she finds that like makes her heart sing, and she said at first she would thrift for herself, but then she just started finding stuff and it just kind of turned into like a business opportunity for her. And so she's also a stylist, so that kind of helps. But it's called Collection of Threads. And she is on Instagram at Collection of Threads. Her name is Corey. It's her business.
She does right. Plug that Black women business. Do that.
She does offer like styling services and like closet curation and all of that cool stuff. But yeah, I ended up like meeting her at this party and we just got acquainted, became cool. And so she kind of put me up on, game with the events. And so I went to show support and, to just kind of do some cool things in Chicago that don't involve food and drinking because I
Right.
need to unbig my back. So yeah. So it was a very chill weekend. I'm also going out of town this coming weekend, so it's always nice to kind of just sit down for a minute when I know I'm gonna be in motion. So yeah.
Okay, okay. It was a cute
Hmm.
little weekend moment or whatever.
Yeah, I'm excited about your weekend. I want to hear more after the show.
I'll give you details. Yes. Well,
So,
let's talk about what else happened over the weekend.
oh goodness, a lot of domestic situations.
Girl,
A
okay.
lot of people was in the house doing shit they ain't have no
They ain't had
business.
no business doing. Yeah, exactly. Some shit they ain't had no business doing. It's really unfortunate because this one story I saw, the poor kids. I think it's 4 kids that are now left without a father, with a mother who likely will be in prison for the better part of their lives. So there's a story about this lady who found out that her husband was cheating, and she called. I guess they had gotten into it. She called her mom over to the house. I don't know if the mom was supposed to be coming to get the kids, watch the kids, or just be there as a neutral party in case things took a turn. Um, the lady found out her husband was cheating with a man. So the man ended up being gay. She, I don't know how the lady didn't know because I'm gonna pull up the picture.
Oh goodness, okay.
And I'll show it to y'all. So I'm gonna keep talking about the story as I find the picture. I didn't think to hold on to it, but the picture was given. So what you mean you didn't know? Because
Oh,
I could
oh,
look at it and
really?
yeah, really. So they're
Uh-oh.
arguing. So she decides to go on Facebook Live. I don't know why she went on Facebook Live, but she was on Facebook Live, and she never alluded to what exactly she was upset about. So even her mom was over there asking her like, what is this all about? Like, what is this argument about? Like, y'all need to stop doing all this fighting. This why the kids be acting like this. Still asking what is this about, but she never would say. And the guy, the husband, he was on the phone, I guess, with the friend, telling them that he was packing up his stuff because he was getting ready to leave. And she's like, "Oh, everything in this house, man, you're not getting nothing." Blah blah blah. So as he's trying to pack up and leave, she's like messing with him, hitting him, and he like, "Don't put your hands on me. Like, leave me alone. Let me just get my stuff and go." This is the video. This the poor lady, not the poor lady, but this is the lady. Um,
Oh, I feel like I might have seen that at a quick glance when I was on
yeah, I
Insta.
actually,
Okay.
and the video was on Facebook Live, but Facebook didn't actually like you can't see her shoot him because she shot him and
Mhm.
killed him. You can't see her shoot him because at a point where she kept hitting him, I guess he tried to restrain her. So he
Mhm.
tries to
Mhm.
restrain her, hold her back, telling her, get off of him. You can hear the mama coming over there, like trying to get it between them, trying to get them to stop. And I don't know if maybe he hit her, tapped her, I don't know, but it set her off. And you could literally hear her in the background say, "Oh, you gonna die today. Murder scene, murder scene. Oh, yeah." And she goes in the other room and she gets the gun. Now, she obviously was wrapped up in her feelings. It was a heated moment. She just found out
Mhm.
her husband is cheating with a man, no less.
Mhm. This is a
And
crime of
I think,
passion.
mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And the mama was like, again, I didn't come over here for all of this. What is going on? You know, you can hear him and her going back and forth. She has the gun. Somebody in the video said something about the gun. I don't know if she got it to just scare him, but some type of way a shot rang out and you can hear the nigga drop. And the mama and the daughter was in there hollering, screaming, and she couldn't believe that she had actually shot him. I think she probably, the way that it sounds, if you listen to the video, it sounds like it was an accident. But they're gonna get her for premeditated murder. I think they've already charged her with first degree murder. Just because in the video you can hear her saying murder scene, oh, you're gonna die today. But when she shot him, you can hear her screaming like, oh my god, I don't want to go to jail. That man is dead.
Well, bitch, you're going to jail, so
You're going to the big house.
yeah,
Okay?
like
And those
you
poor
was
babies.
going to jail probably for pulling the gun on his ass anyway.
Those poor babies. This happened in Mississippi.
Mm.
Yeah, it's really sad. And then it's like, it's kind of to me like an open and closed case, because they don't need to get any more evidence. They literally got the whole thing on, even though you can't see all of it, you can hear it. You literally can hear it all. Sad situation, man. Real sad. I mean, obviously the young man didn't deserve to die. No less.
No.
I mean, like, there's no question about that. However, you cheating with a nigga?
That's
I gotta find it. I gotta find that picture, but I'm gonna find it before the show is over, and I'll show y'all. But yeah,
I
it ain't
mean,
looking
that's
good
just
for her.
it's it's betrayal no matter how you slice it. But I think there's the situation is a lot deeper when it's what theirs is, and yeah. I mean, she could have whooped his ass, or got some cousins to beat him up. She ain't have to kill his ass though.
I'm trying to think of a time I remember I found out.
I do not condone domestic violence of any sort, you guys.
Me either. I'm trying to remember the time. I'm trying to remember like when I found out a nigga cheated on me and what I did and how I reacted. Well, both times that I got cheated on, the niggas ended up having babies. So
you can't really do anything to them because they need to be fathers.
I thank the Lord for his covering and protection.
I couldn't do shit. Hey, you go ahead. Good luck. Best of luck in parenthood, brother.
Dodged a damn bullet.
Yeah, good luck with that. Gotta go. Do not care no mo. Speaking of, okay. Question for you: have you ever been in the company of a man? And speaking of cheating, I suppose, have you been in the company of a man and seen him like texting another woman? And what did you do?
Took the phone.
and then what did you do? Like went to the bat. Look, like what did he try to do when you got the phone?
I didn't get away with it. Just so many years ago, because I would never do no shit now. Like I can't. I'm not gonna say I can't care enough, because obviously I would care, but I just feel like if I gotta do all that, I'm cool.
Well, your reaction,
like how you gonna have me all of this in your face and you texting another bitch? Go be with the raggedy hoe then.
Okay, period. Well, so speaking of this is a horrible way to tie these stories together. But speaking of domestic violence situations involving cheating and a man with a phone and other bitches texting his phone, Jonathan Majors.
Oh, girl.
Who is arguably the hottest male actor out right now, next to Michael B. Jordan. He was most recently in Creed 3 and also Ant-Man, one of them comic book movies. But anyway, he was also in Lovecraft Country.
I've seen none of these movies.
I haven't seen any of them either, and I was not really a fan of Lovecraft Country because it was like, I don't know, I didn't really get it. But anyway, the debate is that he's super hot and sexy, but he also has very strong facial features, and so some people be saying that he's ugly, but he's got a hot body, and he has a hot body, and that's what I'll say.
I can see how people would call him ugly, but to me, that's my type of man as far as looks go. I love a man with a strong face, like the African features of African American people. I love that shit.
Yeah, I don't think he's like an ugly man or a bad looking guy. I don't. And he has a great body. So, all together it works. Well, anyway, I'm sure that the bitches are on his line because
But
when
okay, I'm gonna let you finish because I started to say something. But okay.
because he was with your okay. Yep. I'm
Yeah.
gonna move right
Mhm.
on because
Mhm.
I knew where you was about to go
Mhm.
too. You ain't shit.
He
The
like these
bitch.
kind of people, y'all.
Okay. See.
He don't like these kind of people. He like these kind of people.
So the bitches are on his phone and he was with his girlfriend and she saw a bitch pop up and she decided to do some investigation of her own. And it resulted in her getting choked the fuck out in the back of a taxi cab over the weekend. And then
Allegedly.
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 And so we all know what happens when there is a man, a black man especially in the public eye, who has found himself involved in a domestic violence situation and what that does for their career and for their character. And it's pretty much a PR disaster.
Mhm.
So right now his team is more or less doing the PR spin. This is a misunderstanding. The statements are going to be recanted. His name is going to be cleared. There was no incident. Yada yada yada. Um, but then you have people that are like, "Up, it's a wrap for old boy. Once you get your name kind of wrapped up in some shit like this, it's kind of over for you." Um, yeah, like I don't even really know what to say because he's not a celebrity I care about. However, I believe women and I think it's sad when there's this just made me think of a situation that I found myself in with a man that was really uncomfortable and the
Hmm.
hesitation I felt with even speaking about it. And you know what situation I'm talking about. From when I first started my job
Oh yeah. Mm.
and like how
Mm-mm.
I had a lot of uneasiness behind what to
Yeah.
say and being worried about how it would be received and how it would be perceived. Honestly, the whole situation with Jonathan Majors and him having his name more or less in the headlines for this, and then people questioning the woman takes me back to my situation where I thought about how hard it was to speak up and actually say something. So that is what all of that made me think of. I didn't get to thinking about all that nigga's career is over and fuck him forever. I'm not even there. My mind hasn't even gone that far because my heart just hurts when I think about what kind of predicament that woman may allegedly found herself in.
Hi guys, my name is Joy, and I'd like to play devil's advocate for just a moment.
I love it when you do it.
And this is coming from somebody like when we talking about domestic violence, I've been there and I've done that. I've talked about it on the show, I've talked about it on my socials. So this is not like me speaking from a place of you never know what you'll do or how you'll feel. I've been there. I've done it. I've felt it. I've
Mhm.
lived it. But I think that it would be remiss not to mention the damage that just historically has been done to black men when white women say things that happened that actually did not happen. I'm not saying that
Mhm.
this young lady is lying. I'm saying I don't know. I'm saying that in 2023 is definitely always reasonable doubt.
Mhm.
The young lady has recanted her story, which doesn't mean that she was lying. And you mean she could have been intimidated to do so. She could have
Mhm.
been paid to do so. But they say that it has been recanted twice. Um, that there is video evidence that this did not take place. Now, the police say that they arrested Jonathan because they saw some evidence that what she said was true.
Mhm.
Laceration or something behind her ear. I don't trust the police, so that don't do no sticking for me.
Mhm.
um I think that it is very hypocritical of the United States Army, who had a what did they have, some type of ad campaign going with him.
Mhm.
And as soon as the story came out, they pulled the campaign and decided to sever their business ties with him. First of all, the nerve of the goddamn army. Okay,
Mhm.
it's more women. I hear about more women in the army getting harassed, raped,
Dying.
murdered.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and it's always nothing ever happened after this
Mm-mm.
thorough investigation they claim that they've done.
Inconclusive and shit.
They
Mhm.
find no fault. Okay,
Mhm.
now this isn't a one time occurrence. This isn't a two-time occurrence. This is like hundreds of women in the United States Army. So the nerve of them is like, and this is my whole thing with people doing these brand deals and these partnerships. It's like I'm a little sick of it, and this is exactly why. Because you have to pretend like everything that that brand stands for, you agree with. You are not allowed to be your own person with your own train of thought, your own idea, your own opinion. You're just not allowed. And if you
Right.
do show that you know that they don't mesh, or they don't have, they're not walking the same tight ass straight line, it's like once one company has that knee jerk reaction and drops you, all the other ones do the same damn thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I understand business is business, but at what point do are people actually and really truly presumed innocent until proven guilty? Now imagine a company had dropped Justin Bieber when that girl said Justin had raped her and was touching on her. And then come to find out, this wasn't like this situation, the story of recant. The girl actually was really telling a full face, bold ass lie. They don't do that for them, but they do that for us because they dropped that man so fast. They dropped him before people even knew he had the damn deal.
Right. Because I didn't know anything about it.
Yeah.
I think that it's a sad, good luck everybody. I don't really, I mean, just because if you found yourself in a situation where somebody was texting your phone and your girlfriend got mad about it and y'all tussling in the back seat, like that's a shitty situation for anybody. But from what I understand, this is behavior that he has exhibited before.
So there was a
And
tweet that resurfaced that somebody had posted back in February talking about this new actor. Let's see, new
that
actor
the
who
women
people
find
are calling
violently
now who he was,
attractive.
that he was vicious, cruel, and an abusive human being, professionally and in his personal life. And somebody else retweeted it today and basically was just asserting
Like
that
this
they
is
were
about
talking
him.
about him. Right. Yeah.
See, and this is what bothers me. If y'all knew that motherfucker wouldn't shit, why y'all give him all this opportunity to be this heartthrob and this famous well, I don't even want to call him up and coming anymore. He's here. He has arrived. He is the man of the moment. Why y'all let him get this far if y'all knew that's how it was? Like,
Well, because people always let art overshadow people's personal life. Look at R. Kelly. Look at Bill Cosby. I mean, it's
yeah.
just
Yeah. It's just I don't know. I think in this day and age when everyone is just overly exposed, it should be a little bit easier for information. Information should be more readily available. If you a fuck nigga out here and your character is shitty and you out here putting your hands on women and being a jackass, then no, you don't need to be a represented. You don't need to represent the African American community in Hollywood. You don't. You don't need to be a representative, I should say. You don't get to stand up there with everyone else that actually got some fucking sense and has a pristine, sterling reputation. Like, come on.
and
It is
also
okay to fucking be a decent human being and keep your nose clean and keep your
mm-hmm.
goddamn hands to yourself, your big ass hitting on somebody. Come on, you like you coming off a Creed, and now we know you over here putting hands on people for real, allegedly. Like, come on, like,
It's also
and I also
unfortunate to the people who actually be going through domestic violence issues, because it's just it's
how nice that he
yeah.
got arrested and restrained and taken away, and they were able to de-escalate the situation as quickly and swiftly as they were. Other people don't have it like that. You hear about did you hear about the father who shot his daughter's ex-boyfriend because he intruded in her house? This man intruded in his ex-girlfriend's house, assaulted her, and she called the police. He got away before the police arrived. The police were there
Oh,
no
I did
longer
hear
than
about this.
they were there no longer than 30 minutes. In that time that they were there, her father pops up. Police leaves.
And
Why
then
the
the
motherfucker
boyfriend
come
comes
back?
up.
The
Yes,
boyfriend came
girl.
back, and that daddy shot his ass dead. Now he dead.
Mm-hmm.
He did.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, look, you have two stories here, and it's crazy, and it's just like, damn, did the police hurry up and handle that situation because it was Jonathan Majors? Because how come they didn't hurry up and handle that situation with this poor, this young lady?
Yeah.
Now her ex, now he dead and shit. I mean, he deserved it, because what the fuck you come back for?
To finish the job.
Okay.
Yeah, that was kind of like my feelings around the whole story about the lady killing the man on Facebook,
Mm, mm,
because I was in a relationship with somebody who was abusive, and I can remember one night in particular that they had a shotgun to my face, and I was praying. They were
mm.
drunk, so I was praying like, I just hope to God they don't mistakenly pull on that trigger too hard. That's literally what I thought about.
Girl,
Man,
I'm so sorry that happened to you.
it's just
Is he one of the ex-boyfriends that's dead?
he dead.
Okay.
He died.
Okay. I didn't
God
mean that.
took him on up out of here.
Okay.
Yep.
God is good.
All the time.
And all the
I'm just
time.
thankful that I made it out that situation. But like if
Mm-hmm.
what Jonathan Majors did is true, I hope that the young lady learns from this and don't, because a lot of times you see some of these people going back to their abusers.
Mm.
And sometimes it'd be like a blessing in disguise that this stuff came to light, because now you almost like shamed into not messing with them no more. Don't go back,
Yeah.
because you might not make it
So
out.
what do you think happened, girl? What you think happened in that back seat?
It sounds almost like I'm not going to name their names, but y'all know who I'm talking about. It almost sounds like two people when they were younger, and the woman caught the guy with some things in his phone, and things, she tried to take the phone, and he put his hands on her, and things escalated. It did, but when I heard that, I'm like, this is familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm.
Best of luck to the both of them.
Yep.
But
Good luck, everybody. I don't know.
if what Hollywood says and what she has originally said is true, this won't be the last time that we hear about it. It
Mm.
won't be the last time, because if this is your MO, you don't know how to be anything different. Just because you got a little name and notoriety and some money in your pocket doesn't change your personality or change your
Yeah.
character. It just makes it easier for you to get out of shit. That's all.
Are you a believer? Do you think he should be canceled for this?
He won't be. I
You
mean,
don't think so?
it's gonna be deals and brands that he misses out on, but I mean, he don't really need a brand deal to get money. He's already doing that. So,
Yeah, there will be a redemption tour of sorts.
and
Like there.
our people are going to advocate for him, at least for right now, because
Yeah. Yeah.
and we
Yeah.
always want to believe, we always want to believe us. You know,
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
if the girl that had said this looked like us, people probably would have been not on his side as much. And there are some people that, I'm just not one of those people, and I'm just going to be honest. I'm not one of those people who somebody says something happening and I take it at face value, because
Mhm.
we've seen people lie before.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
unless there's like, sometimes like damning, like, physical evidence that we can actually see. But just
Mhm.
because the story came out, and as soon as the story came out, the recanting came out as well. It was just a little too quick for me personally.
Mm.
So
Mhm.
I don't know what
Mhm.
happened. I won't dare shit, but I know I do want to watch the story unfold and see what maybe really happened.
Yeah, I'm tuned in. I'm tuned in,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a big yikes all around. Just it
Mm-hmm.
is a big yikes all around.
Mm-hmm.
I seen a tweet that made me laugh. Just when you said you like real strong African features, somebody
You
was
know what
like,
I mean when I say that, though, right?
"Yes, I know what you mean when you
I like a
say
nigga
that."
that got a big head, a big ears,
Big nose, a
big ears,
strong
big ears, a
jawline,
big
yes,
nose,
full
big lips.
full lips, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I know
real
what you're talking
broad
about.
around the shoulders. Like I like shit like that. I like
No,
men who look like black men.
he's a looker. But there was a joke some time ago about his looks, and someone said that he looked like he's from the civil rights. And so there was one girl who tweeted after this, news came out. She was like, "And we had the nerve to defend your civil rights faced ass."
You saw saw you had to have seen that
No.
on Twitter because they play too much over on Twitter.
Oh, girl, I love it over there. It's so fucking funny. So, the jokes were flying, of course. The jokes were flying. Yeah, I mean, unfortunate situation. I don't really, I also like, I feel when I hear about black men and non-brown women, I feel nothing.
Mm.
Like I feel nothing. And that's not to say, well, if you was fucking with a black girl, that shit wouldn't have happened,
Because
because
that's what everybody said.
well, yeah, but, and I'm not saying that at all. I'm also saying, I mean, bruh,
I'm
you,
yeah.
hey, I don't know, but that is, like I said, when I know that black men are dating non-brown, I feel nothing. There's nothing. I have nothing. No comment.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't have nothing to say about that. You go head on.
I didn't know because at first they were just saying it was like a 28 or 30-ish year old woman. Later
Mm-hmm.
it came out, and that's literally what I said. You fucking what?
Oh, mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, dang. Oh, dang. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna look, just because he's literally on this huge ascent, and this could be something that his team can like bury and put. They can. There's some spin that can happen, and he can
Oh, they
continue.
definitely trying to spin it. They trying to dig up all the dirt they can on that lady to discredit what she said.
Oh yeah, they're trying to.
So,
They're doing the standard Hollywood bully tactics. If
and that's whether
he
she's being truthful or not. They're gonna do that anyway.
Well, and if he is the type of man that he is alleged to be, I'm not surprised that he's going to do whatever he needs to do to make sure that this shit is cleared up, so that he can continue to be the hot, hunk that he, I guess is destined to be. But like I said, when I hear about black men and non-brown women, I feel nothing. So,
I
I
don't
don't
understand
care.
what you mean by that, though. Can you help me get there? What do you mean you feel nothing?
I don't I have like I'm that it really sucks that happened to you guys. That's what I mean when I say I feel nothing. That sucks that happened to you guys.
But what do you feel like if they were two brown people? Like if he was messing with somebody who if the girl looked like me.
You should have kept up with your phone a little bit better, so that did nobody see no text messages that would have resulted in the snatching of your fucking phone.
Okay.
Like, you know better.
Mm-hmm.
Don't play with me.
Don't play
And
with us.
don't be texting no other bitch when you sit right next to me in the back of a fucking taxi. Let's start
Mm-hmm.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start there. You know who you can play with. Okay? You know who you can play with. And you're not about to play with me. We're not even going to get there.
Mm-hmm.
We're not even going to get there.
Yeah.
It ain't going that far.
I mean, I have thoughts, but I mean, I think I just feel like y'all kind of know me. I'll
You
just
know
leave
who to
it at
play with.
that. I'll leave it at that. It was another
Well,
story, another wild story.
can't.
Oh, I know what the other wild story. It was. What's that? Wait. So we talked about Jonathan Majors and his girl. What was the first? Oh, we talked about the lady and her husband.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you about a third couple. Wild commentary. I don't know what is going on with these couples, but wild commentary. Did you see the video of Tyrese and his girlfriend?
Oh,
And her
Lord,
saying that
yes.
she was not attracted to him and she wanted Paul Walker? Oh my God. Bro, what? You
Yeah.
actually said that out loud on
I
camera?
Yeah, I was like, I cringed when
It
I
was a
seen it, because I was
very
like,
cringe moment. Oh my gosh.
is this a joke?
And even Tyrese was like,
Was that like a joke? Were they doing like a joke, or was that for real? Because
I think that was for real.
it just seems so unbelievable that she would say that couldn't possibly be like a real video that they were posting, like for funsies. Like, is it a joke? For real.
What? You're saying that your current boyfriend, I don't know if that's her fiance or what, but y'all been in a relationship for a minute. And you are actually publicly saying, not only in front of him, but to everybody else in the world, basically, that you actually wanted the dead homie?
The dead. Oh my god, that is literally awful. Okay, that's
What?
awful.
Did she really? Bruh, it's something in the water or the milk or something. Whatever it is they drinking, I don't want any of it.
I am weak.
That
I
was a
am
wild
weak.
moment.
Yeah,
How do you come back from that? Like, how does a man show up with her, proud to have her on his arm, and everybody know now she wanted your homeboy?
I think it's a joke. There's no way
I
that's
don't think that's no
real.
joke. Pastor, that ain't, a man would not allow you to joke like that. A man ego is too big for that.
So you think she really like meant what she said? What she was saying?
I think she thought it. I think she did. I don't think she thought it was gonna land like it did. I think she thought it was gonna be a kiki or a haha. I don't know. But it. I don't think
I mean,
that
her
was.
name is Zeely Timothy. What is that?
What's her name?
Zeely Timothy. So I don't know. I don't know. When people's names don't make sense, it just all.
I remember because you was upset last week or the week before about the man named Jonathan. Like that man can help his name. Then you want to know, what is a Krishan? Why he call himself Blueface? Names really bother you, friend.
They do.
But you have a very unique, beautiful name.
I don't understand how we got from these fucked up ass names to mine.
Because I know people be fucking your name up. If they can fuck up 3 letters, JOY, I know they be fucking up Asher.
Oh, it is the worst. I love when people spell it wrong via email as if my email ain't in the damn thing. Like, you blind? Fuck. Anyway, well, I can't believe that lady said that. I did see it, and I did get kind of a hearty chuckle because Paul Walker, God rest his soul, that man was fine.
He was one of the nicer looking white men, yeah.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. But I'm
only saying black men are fine. Black men and black men only. Sorry.
They are. I mean, they are. I mean,
they just do it for
it's
me.
my preference.
Mm-hmm.
It's my preference. I don't know.
Shout out to black men.
Shout out to them. They y'all ain't all that bad. Y'all not all that bad. They not all of them.
Not all of them. I agree. Not all of them.
Speaking of, I don't know how we can circle back to this. I guess because we were talking about cancel culture a little bit ago, but I was seeing something circulating on Twitter, my favorite place. And it's related to cancel culture in the sense that this young lady is a very popular beauty influencer. Her name is Enigivensunday on TikTok.
Oh yeah, I like Eni.
Yes. She is.
I don't know if her name is Eni or Eniola, but I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yes. She is she was a corporate lawyer. So she was living the life, getting, young black beautiful woman getting money and spending that money and giving us glorious TikToks. And as a result of these glorious TikToks, she started getting some brand deals and partnerships that were leading to, the bag outside of her corporate law job, right? But a hater decided to report about Miss Eni getting these brand deals and partnerships and making this money outside of her job. And so her company sat her down basically to inquire about her side hustle and more or less told her that as long as she is accepting compensation and from these brand deals and partnerships that she could not work for them. So she resigned from her position.
She fucking should.
And
shout out to you, Annie.
And it seems that she will it's highly likely that she will pursue her, being a beauty brand content creator full time now that she actually has the time to do so. But I was very sad to read that happened to her, because what kind of, like, so are you telling me basically that I can't have a job but I also can't have hobbies on the side that lead to money making opportunities for me?
Yes,
It's just like
that's what
having
her job told her. That's
a,
exactly what her job told her.
it's like having a second job. Like, I don't understand it. I know so many people who have robust side businesses where sometimes I wonder, why are you working this full-time job in the first place when I know you're making a killing off of your side hustle anyway? It just makes me sad that this beautiful Black woman who is more or less living the life I want, being able to like have this cool corporate job but also get these brand deal partners, like, that's the shit. And who's to say she wasn't passionate about her role as a lawyer? I mean, it was a job. She was getting money. I am a believer in working while pursuing your passions.
And to
And it's
become an attorney is not it's not
not
a
easy at
easy
all.
task. Yeah, the
Y-
schooling that you have to go through, studying for
Passing
your
the
bar exam.
bar.
Yeah.
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 And because what compels a person to be like, well, she's making extra money doing something else, and I want to tell her law firm that she can't do that. She can't do that.
You know how they found out, right? Somebody from another law firm actually called the law firm that she worked at and
Mm-hmm.
said, "How is your partner or whatever she was considered? I don't think she was a partner, junior associate, I think is what she
Yep.
was. How is she able to keep up with her caseload? And she's all over TikTok. And so when I went to, so I saw her post a video on TikTok before it hit, TikTok is that world, okay? It
Mm-hmm.
happens on
Mm-hmm.
TikTok before it happens anywhere. But
Mm-hmm.
when I saw her video, I immediately went to her page to like see, okay, well, what's she been posting? Let me tell you really, really what it was. You niggas was hating that she was living life, sweetie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She was wearing all the pieces, doing all the
Yep.
things, getting all the accolades.
Yep.
That's why y'all really mad.
And that
Okay.
apartment is gorgeous. That view, beautiful. The
She has the
decor, on
bag.
point.
She has the shoes. She had the looks.
Oh yeah.
She was doing what she was supposed to do. And you know what? This is one of those things where I'd be like, this moments like that to me, that really be in my mind, I'd be like, God probably been pushing you to do this thing and do this thing and do this thing, and you weren't confident, you weren't sure, you
Mm-hmm.
didn't think that it could be the thing until God was like, all
Mm-hmm.
right, I'm gonna show you. And now it's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because now that she shared that story, she shared the story on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
It made its way to Instagram because of, just what how she became unemployed. She
Yeah.
basically was forced to quit. And
Yeah.
so that's how it made its way to Instagram. So it's like all the brands now gonna want to work with her.
Right.
She's literally about to get the biggest bag and the last laugh.
And that law firm, lost some great talent, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
They lost some great talent.
Oh well, too bad, so sad.
It's crazy. They just do not want to see Black women win. It's
I was about to say,
crazy.
like, what is the deal? Like, y'all want to see us struggle or something? Like, what if she started that? Like, I think she had mentioned that she started it because that was just like her escape. That was just,
Mm-hmm.
different people like different things. Some people want to go to the spa. Some people want to go hiking. Like, beauty was just her thing. Why do
Right.
it bother people so much what other people do outside of work? Like, why are you concerned about what's going on with my free time? This is why people be finding their coworkers on Facebook and blocking you bitches because y'all weird. Y'all
Okay,
move funny.
girl.
Y'all talk too goddamn much. This wasn't even somebody that she even worked for. This was a neighboring law firm. Can you imagine working at Target and Walmart or Target? Let me tell you what Joy doing. What?
Right. Whack.
Pressed?
Yeah, I everyone that, if I do allow people that I work with to follow me, I mute my story so they can literally only see
Mm-hmm.
pictures when I post. They
Mm-hmm.
cannot see no day-to-day shit. You get to see the pics I post when I post them once every 2 months. That's it. That's fucking it. No, I don't need no. Oh my god, I seen you at the so and so. No, not at work.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. That's none of your business.
Well, if y'all want to support our good sis Eni, I think her name is not Eni like Any. It's Eni. Is her name Eni, and then Enigivensunday. Look her up on TikTok or Instagram. Honey's
And she's the cutest. She is absolutely the cutest. Like body banging, apartment super cute. The fashion's on point. Like she's an absolute doll. And yeah, fuck y'all for trying to fuck her shit up. Fuck y'all for that.
Speaking of TikTok, child, I could just sit here and talk to my homegirl forever. Speaking of TikTok, did you see the congressional hearings of TikTok having to tell the United States government, why they shouldn't be banned? And
I see some clip here and there.
This just makes me. There are professions where fucked up shit end up happening, and you be like, you don't really take no education and have this job, huh? Like being a police officer. Yeah, half of you niggas, you know what? Let me not. There are a lot of police officers who are dumb as a box of rocks. Okay, you could pass the physical exertion test. You could, check a couple boxes that was right, and boom, you get a gun and a badge. But let's be clear, a lot of these people become officers because they can't do nothing else. They dumb. They actually stupid. They can't go to school. And I feel the same way about lawmakers. Because all you need, particularly all you really need is enough people that got the right amount of money to get your campaign going. That's really all you need. Because I saw on the congressional hearing that there was a lawmaker that literally asked, I can't remember the man's name, and I don't want to say it wrong, but the head of TikTok, as he was answering questions. So are you telling me that if I'm at home and I'm logged into my Wi-Fi network and I get on TikTok, that TikTok's going to go into my Wi-Fi network?
That was the question?
That was the fucking question.
Like TikTok is a robot and can go into the Wi-Fi. What? Read it again. Say it again.
You, I haven't said it wrong. I've said it right. If I'm at home on my Wi-Fi network and I get on TikTok, TikTok's going to go into my Wi-Fi network. Yeah, that's kind of how the internet works, sweetie. Same thing with Google.
You can't get onto TikTok without the Wi-Fi.
Check your online banking. Like, what? Huh? Same thing if you check your email. Like,
I think there should be an age limit on being a lawmaker and being like working in the government.
Some type of like literacy test. Because what? You literally asked this man.
She said literacy test.
If you are using a Wi-Fi network, is TikTok going to log into the Wi-Fi? How else is he going? What? Huh?
Girl. Oh my god. I just let people have their TikTok. I don't get it. I don't understand.
I'm really. It's looking like, they say Facebook is behind all of this. Meta. Steve, what's his name? What's his name? Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg.
What Boosie called?
Mark Zuckerberg. Hey, Mark Zuckerberg. He funny as hell.
Boosie is a funny name, but yeah, Mark Zuckerberg. They say that Facebook is behind a lot of this. They've done a lot of lobbying to get TikTok even looked at by Congress as an app that is. Like, I just don't understand the whole thing about, TikTok's banned on us. Everything's banned on us. How you think you talk about something when you're not even on your phone, and then you get on your phone and immediately start seeing ads for it? The phone is listening. Like, all these devices are tracking us. Like, TikTok isn't doing anything that everybody else isn't doing. And I feel a little bit more worried with the people here doing it versus the Chinese. Like, what? Confused. And then it's like you acting like, oh, you don't want TikTok to be, you want to ban TikTok because the Chinese are taking our information. How many days did it take Joe Biden to shoot down that damn Chinese air balloon they say was flying over the Midwest? Days. You niggas don't give a fuck about the Chinese paying attention to us. Mark Zuckerberg just want his internet back. That's all. He just want his internet back. They can't figure out the TikTok algorithm. They can't copy it. They tried to do reels. It didn't work out. Like, editing in Instagram is absolute complete trash. I feel like an IT school of college kids could make a better app than what Instagram got going on with them reels. It sucks.
I just wish Instagram went back to the chronological order and the pic. I don't know what the fuck is going on right now, but
I
it's
literally got
so
on Instagram
goddamn.
today, and the first thing on my timeline was an ad for some cartoon. What?
Yeah, like
That's not why
how
I'm
come I
here.
can't see people, my friends, the last 6 fucking months of their lives on Instagram? But you want to suggest some bitch I don't follow? Like, help me understand that. I hate that. I hate that so much.
I
No, I
wouldn't
don't
even
want to
mind the
follow that
suggestions.
girl.
I wouldn't mind the suggestions if I got to see the people that I actually follow.
Thank you.
Yeah, I
Thank
wouldn't mind
you.
the suggestions.
Like,
I wouldn't
because you
mind the
follow
ads.
so and so, here's the suggested, account. But like, don't just be having some random bit. Like, I don't subscribe to anything this bitch is doing, but I done missed the last 6 posts of one of my good friends. What the fuck? I don't like it.
It makes no
I
sense.
don't like it.
And I'm actually shadow banned on Instagram. I have been for well over a month now.
How do you get unshadow banned
I don't know what I did to get shadow banned.
or
And to be
shadow
quite honest, like
unbanned?
I just don't even care enough, honestly. Like I really wish that I could delete social media, like Instagram specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously I can't do that just because of the Same Difference podcast, the finished look. I do like having my personal page because I talk a lot, y'all. I be on my story like talking about stuff, but I don't really desire to be seen. I like I want a little bit more mystique than the internet allows these days, and so
Mm.
I don't mind people like tuning in to hear what I have to say on the podcast. But I just feel like that fast I did, that 30-day fast I did at the end of the year,
Mm-hmm.
and not being on social media for that time, I was so much more productive. I was so much
Mm-hmm.
more focused. I got just my creative juices were flowing. It just it sucks a lot out of you being tapped in, like really tapped in with social media. I really wish that I could just get
Mm-hmm.
off of it, but yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you don't I always wonder how, like, what do you do when you're on your social media fast and, when you're like not, on your phone? And I would ask if you watch TV, but I know you don't do that. I would ask about movies. You don't do that.
I know people be
I,
like, well, damn, Joy, what the hell do you do? Be a
I
bad
mean,
bitch.
do you? So I know you don't really watch like a lot of reality TV, but do you ever watch like Love Is Blind or The Ultimatum? Do you watch any of those shows on Netflix?
I don't watch any reality TV, and when I say any, I mean absolutely any reality
Joy,
TV.
I want you to watch Love Is Blind on Netflix for a good laugh. I think it'll make you laugh and then we can talk about it.
Let me just explain why I don't watch reality TV. This was probably, man, I still lived in Richmond.
you
This was
you missing
probably
out on some good ass laughs, girl.
2013. This was somewhere between 2012 and 2013. And I think this was the first season of like because we didn't really have a lot of like black reality shows. Really the only like real reality show that people really watch was Keeping Up the Kardashians.
Mhm.
TLC had different stuff, like they would show the moms giving birth, or they would
Mhm.
show like stuff like Honey Boo Boo, like stuff like that, but there wasn't
Yeah.
really like black
19
people
kids and
on reality
counting.
TV. It was the first season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Stevie J, Mimi, K
Mhm.
Michelle, Toya. I mean, way, way back. And
Mhm.
I remember it came on, and I remember I would be excited to go home that day because I knew that show was going to come on in about 3 or 4 episodes in. I remember feeling stressed, that I was being stressed at work to come home to be stressed watching this TV show. And I was just like, why am I
Mm.
letting other people's real life drama or made up shit stress me out? I don't want to keep watching TV and seeing people arguing and fussing and fighting and cussing. There's enough of that going on in real life everyday shit. I don't want to see it. And I just haven't watched reality TV since then.
That is hilarious. Well, anyway, Love Is Blind on Netflix is funny as fuck. It's hilarious. It's like a blind dating situation. The characters that are on the show, girl, I'm telling you, Joy, it's funny. You gonna laugh. You gonna
Yeah,
laugh.
so as much drama, or just not even drama, but I don't even have my own dating life together.
It's
Why
not
I
even
watch
like
that?
it's not even like the drama. It's just watching these people be like goofy as hell on TV and try to fall in love, and it's just you. I think you would get a good laugh. Ooh, what you sipping on, girl?
Oh, I have bought my little prosecco in here just in case
Hey,
I felt like
okay, come
drinking
on,
it. They had a
let's
3-pack.
roll.
They had a 3-pack on sale at Publix yesterday. I think it was like 11 something. Less than twelve
Nice.
dollars. Actually, I think I misspoke though. I think Housewives of Atlanta might have been on at that time because I did watch that like with Nene and
Hmm.
Lisa Wu and
Okay, the
I'm in. I'm
inaugural
I'm way back.
season.
We taking it way
Okay,
back.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
but
That's
I
funny.
haven't watched reality TV in years. It's just I
Okay, and I think we might have talked about this a little bit last week. But did you watch Swarm?
can't. I watched
Okay,
it yesterday actually while I was home.
okay,
Hmm.
all right. And what did you think?
That shit was blowing my mind.
Crazy, right?
It was scary.
Yes. Like like I don't
because
know
I
that I'll like
because
watch it
from
again.
because from what I understand, this is kind of like a true story. Some of the
Some
some of
of
the
the
details are a little made up, but a lot of the like the meat of it is actually
ripped
real.
from headlines between 2016 and 2018. Crazy shit. Um, I what did you think about the sex scene?
That first one with Chloe and Damson Idris,
Uh
is that
huh.
his name?
Yep.
I was about to ask to see Kenny Idris album, but that's a different. That's never mind. Um, it was straight. It looked like regular sex to me. I don't know why everybody was so ooh. It looked like regular sex.
Right.
That nigga was hitting
And
her from the back. It was regular sex.
I
It
think that
wasn't.
I think people are up in arms on it because Chloe's got like a nice body, and so they're probably like, "Ooh, look at her! Like, look at him clapping cheeks." But I feel like that is just so
That's regular
lame.
though, y'all. Like people be so amazed over like regulars. That's regular. A woman with a nice body, you don't think the bitch be fucking sometimes?
Right, right. And that a nigga like Damson might just be getting putting in work. Like anyway, I think it's really weird that people were making a big deal about it. But I what I found especially weird was an interview that Chloe was given with Big Boy in the morning.
Okay.
And obviously, she's on a press run for Swarm, and her new
She
album is about to.
is,
Yeah, she's on doing a press run, like she's
but she
doing interviews.
died. What was she talking about?
You are terrible.
She
I
died
mean,
though.
well, I mean, she's got a new album coming out this Friday as well called In Pieces. So, she's on a promo run for a number of things. And of course, Swarm is like, out and, it's a buzz, pun intended. And so Big Boy, he old, he been in the game forever. He interviews everybody young and old. But this motherfucker gonna say, yeah, so there's a lot of people, talking about, the sex scene and like they just all up in arms on the sex scene. He's like, and I had to tell you, I watched it. And
Oh
I
God,
watched it
please
three
don't say it's
times.
cringe.
I watched it three times, and because I was really trying to just understand what people were so upset about. I watched it three times because I wanted to see what people were upset about. And it's just like, that sounds bad, sir. I think there's like there was no need for your big grown old ass to run that scene back three times. And even if you
What
did
were
run
you
it back
looking
so
for?
many
Like
times,
I said, this was like people are making a big deal out of nothing. This was a regular, like there are sex
why
scenes in
are
movies
you
all the
sitting there
time.
saying that to this girl? I watched it three times.
That would have
And
made me
I
elaborate.
ran
Like,
it big. I ran it back three times. Yeah, and like Chloe, she
how did
just
she
sit there like
respond?
she was just like, yeah, yeah, it's about the art. She was like, the scene wasn't even about me and Damson. It was about Damson and Dre. Like that was what and the eye contact and like the situation that was happening. It wasn't even
Very
about me.
true.
She said,
Right.
I was such a small piece of that. But
Mm-hmm.
like it was the way he was like, I watched it three times. And I'm like, yeah, I bet your ass did watch it three times. Nasty punk. Ugh. Like
I don't know. I just think people it's the internet. It's the internet. The internet is causing such a frenzy
uh-huh.
in
A
like
ruckus.
everything. And it's like, okay, Chloe Bailey is an artist. She taps into her artistry for the most part vocally by being a singer. But artists do like artsy things. They act, they sing, they draw, they write. This is not, and she was in a show and she was in a
Mm-hmm.
sex scene. Like,
And the
and you
first
didn't
thing
even
she
see
actually
nothing. What
did,
you saw her fucking butt crack, her cheeks. You see that when she's on stage.
he
You
was
didn't
she
see
was like,
Damsher's. You didn't see Damsher's dick. All you saw was his body glistened up. Like,
right.
it's not really a big deal. What it's telling me is y'all don't be y'all. Do y'all not be having sex or something? Like, what is the
No,
thing?
not that kind. And you know what Chloe said? She goes, "I'm an actress." Like she that was the first thing that came out of her mouth. I'm an actress, and it's about the art. That was what she said. And I'm like,
Period.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, and shit, if you got
Because
it
they don't
flaunted,
make this
girl, her
big
body
deal.
nice. Shit,
They
I
don't
let
make this big.
Damson fake fuck me. Yes, I will.
They don't make this big deal when Jennifer Aniston get on the movie showing them little bitty titties, or these other people. Like, y'all don't make it a big deal when they do stuff. Why are you making it a big deal? Like, y'all know black people be fucking, right?
Right,
Oh, okay.
right. Well, I thought it was stupid, but I thought it was especially weird that Big Boy kept telling that little girl that he
Yeah,
watched
that
it
was a
3 times.
little. That was
Okay, all right. I'm glad you watched it 3 times because you really only needed to watch it once. Like,
yeah.
what a
So let me ask
weirdo.
you, as a member of the Beehive, tell me what you thought about the show.
Donald Glover did not have to do us like that.
And he did it. He did
You
y'all
ain't
like
have
that.
to you ain't have to do us like that, okay? Now I understand that you are a brilliant television creator, writer, director, but you ain't have to do us like that. Okay?
But
The
that's
Beehive
another.
isn't that fucking bad. Although I was in an Uber and this man was like, "Yeah, I hear Beyonce, everybody loves her, but I don't know if she's a good performer." And my eyes may or may not have glossed over and went blank like Dre. I may or may not have looked at him through the rearview mirror like, what the fuck you say? You said what about Beyonce not being a what? Have you ever been to a concert of hers? He said no. Have you? I said yeah, I've been to 5. He said, oh, my bad, my bad. Yeah, watch it, watch it. Okay, be careful,
Yeah, I
be
don't.
careful.
But see, that's actually another example of an artist. Okay, Donald Glover versus Childish Gambino. He can
Oh,
do multiple
and
things.
I love him for it. I mean,
I love
him
that
and
he doesn't allow people to box him in. Yeah, I can same with Teyana Taylor, because I can't wait to see that movie when it come out
I
on the
am so
31st.
excited to see. Was it
Mm-hmm.
1001? I cannot
Yes.
wait to see that. Like this, I'm ready for Teyana. I feel like Teyana is. I don't want to call her like an Erica Badu, but you know how Erica Badu is incredibly famous and she's an icon and she's a fashion darling, and she's talented and she's had her, her hits and her career has spanned decades. I want Tiana Taylor to have her superstar moment.
Mm.
I feel like she's a star and she's famous and she's a legend and she's been in the game forever, but I'm ready for her to have this like Hollywood superstar moment. Like, it is time for people to really like understand who Tiana Taylor is,
And what she
her
can do.
talent, and what she can do and what she
Mm-hmm.
has contributed to the culture for literally 20 fucking years. Like, literally, like she
Mm-hmm.
has
A lot of the
been
girls, and then who they say bit her style. A lot of the girls was been copying Tiana since she was on what was that the
Super Sweet
birthday thing,
16. Super
Sweet
Sweet
16.
16,
You
MTV.
know who they said bit her style?
Who? Rihanna? With the tomboy stuff? Oh, that's funny.
I don't know if that's true, but Tiana Taylor been doing her thing since doing the thing was a thing to do.
I mean, short hair, long hair. I mean, she's beautiful. I mean, she's like the rubber band woman. She pops out kids. She snaps right the fuck back. Like,
Androgynous, yes,
I mean, just
yes.
gorgeous. And then,
Mm-hmm.
she's with Iman Shumpert, who I think is, like I love everything
You think
about
he was?
Tiana. Fine. I think
You
he
don't
is
remember?
very, very much like he's like a model. Like
You don't
he's
remember?
exotic
He could be a
looking.
model. Yes,
Yeah,
they're just very
hot
aesthetically pleasing
together.
looking people, and their kids are
Hmm.
beautiful. But you don't remember the rumors when we lived in Chicago? Chicago. We lived in Cleveland. About Iman.
Hmm.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay. We just gonna leave it right there.
Yep.
Mhm.
You funny. Why you bringing up old stuff? Why you bringing up old stuff? Yeah, yeah. But I'm very excited to see that movie. I'm excited. Donald Glover, because that's where we were at. But Donald Glover is amazing, and he deserves. I mean, and he's not. I think this is a great satire. This is a great satire.
And
It's
also,
very bold of him to make this, this character inspired by Beyonce.
and not only did he really do what he needed to do, but what is this young lady's name who is acting? Who is she?
Dominique Fishback.
Give her everything. The
Every
flowers,
single
the
award.
trophies, the awards. Give it
All
to
of
her.
them. All of them.
All of them.
Every single one.
Oh my gosh, girl, you are
Mhm.
it. You popped out on the scene, and they not
Acting
even the
down.
scene isn't even ready for you yet.
Acting down.
Oh my gosh. You know, it was one scene, it was so many scenes, but it was one scene in particular that I literally sat up in the bed and was like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
The scene where she broke into the man's house who worked at the arena, and they had this moment where they were like feeding each other food.
Oh, they're like the love scene, but it was with food.
I was like, what the fuck is happening? What is this?
Right. I felt like she was at her finest in the very last episode.
I need to go back and watch that one because I started to fall. I got a phone call and I kind of found it started to kind of go in and out, and then I fell asleep at the very end.
The scene when her and her girlfriend got into a fight. That is
this one when she had the short hair?
Yep.
I gotta go back and watch the last episode.
A master class.
Okay, I gotta see. Now you gonna make me. I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Yeah. Now that she was already killing it the entire series, like all episodes. But that last one, I was like, oh, bitch. Okay, I need you on everybody's red carpet. I need you at every award show. I need you everywhere. The Emmys, what they do for the Emmys, the Golden Globes, we need all of that.
If they had it, she need to be there, and she need a front row seat because, baby, I mean, this is like when we talk about like artists, like great artists of our time. We talked about this heavily in one episode when we talked about music. When we talk about acting,
she's there,
sweetie.
She's there.
Yes. Let me tell you another scene that I just thought about.
Look at you watching stuff and being excited. I can't believe it.
Somebody put me on to it, so I had to watch. But wait a minute. Shit.
Every time I suggest shit, you don't want to watch it. Got it. Got it.
Girlfriend. Okay, wait. Hold on. You just made the scene lose my mind. Give me a second. Oh, when I was like, it was so many what the fuck moments. But baby, when she went back into that house for the man that had the tow truck, and she tried to kill him, and he got on top of her and was choking her, and then the girls came in there and they thought he was trying to get her, and then she left them bitches. I was like, wait.
Okay.
Wait.
Crazy,
oh
right?
Oh my gosh, it was insane.
Such a great. Well, and here's the other thing.
Wait. One more moment. Ooh, damn. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Let me tell you what was another wild scene. When she went to the girl boyfriend house and killed him when he was in the bathroom. And then the girl got there, the stripper girl that she was.
Yeah.
Oh, we could run away and we could do this. And she was digging in the bag and she got up and got that gun and shot that bitch. I said, what the fuck is going on?
Because you're not going with me, girl, bitch. Bye. You ain't your boyfriend.
Too fucking much. Like, shut up.
Right. Right. Shout out to Paris Jackson, Michael Jackson's daughter. Shout out to her.
I was wondering, was that really her?
It is.
Because I got the joke when she was like, "Yeah, people don't." I had to break up with a guy because he couldn't accept that I was half black.
Hell. Hell. I forgot what I was about to say. It was about the show. Oh no, Donald Glover makes award-winning television. He has been a part of award-winning television, so I won't be surprised if this is in the awards conversation.
It needs to be
towards the end of the year, beginning of next year.
This show needs to win so many awards on so many different levels.
Yeah.
Now, when it goes to these award shows, y'all got to stop boycotting. Y'all gotta stop watching. Y'all gotta stop.
They tend to like Donald Glover though,
because if this don't win, I don't want to see no more awards
Well,
now.
especially after Jeffrey, old boy from Dahmer won. Like I could see it. I could
Oh, the
see
white
it.
boy he won.
Yeah, oh yeah, he got a Golden Globe.
Mm.
Best actor for a TV series, I believe.
I mean,
Um,
he was. I feel like okay with the acting with that. I feel like it was a good story. The Jeffrey Dahmer story is a story like it's a wild story because it's a story of cannibalism, and
uh-huh.
that's something that isn't common. So
Yeah.
I feel like he meshed well with I feel like Jeffrey Dahmer's persona.
Yeah, I mean he did a good job. He played him well.
But if he didn't win, I wouldn't have been like, oh.
You're funny. So Ryan Murphy does these American crime story series. And he did the story of Gianni Versace when he was killed. And the guy that played the serial killer, because it was a guy that was on a serial killing spree that actually shot and killed
Mm,
Gianni Versace. So the guy that actually played him, I believe he won a Golden Globe for
mm,
playing a serial killer as well. So they have a tendency to reward these kinds of performances. That's number
mm-hmm.
one. Number two, Donald Glover is a darling in among the Hollywood Foreign Press Association. Like they love him. And Atlanta is critically
Do
acclaimed.
they love him? Because he kind of black when it comes to music now.
I mean, yeah, yeah.
He talk
I
about
mean,
oppression. He talk about plight. Or
well,
is he?
I think he hit his success peaked first as an actor and a television writer before it peaked as a musician.
Okay.
He always did music and he was always the shit at music, but his career in television always it popped a little more. And then he kept doing the music, and then everything just kind of was like beep 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 all at the same time, which is why we now have Donald Glover. And he is not he says he's not making any music. I hope you're lying. But also if we get in this kind of TV, if this is the
Damn the
path you're
music.
on, then and music. I mean, because he scored the fuck out of Swarm. The
I'm
music
not a
in
I'm not a I'm
Swarm.
not a Childish Gambino fan personally,
Ooh, I
but
love him.
I will tune into whatever Donald Glover does.
Yeah, like if he stays doing TV, you got a fan for life, a viewer for life.
Mhm.
But they
Mhm.
typically treat him well when it comes to award season. So
Is there
I
supposed to be a season 2?
no, nope. This is it, one and doneer.
Oh yeah, I definitely got to go back and watch that last episode then.
Mhm. Yeah, but watch her performance, watch her acting, just watch her the physicality, the face, the everything. The acting with your body and not
Mm,
saying any words. Like she's
mm.
phenomenal. She's only 32 years old, a fucking baby. Like
Who is she? Where she come from?
I don't know, but she was in the 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 black what was the movie about old boy? What was the name of the movie?
You know I don't know.
The
Why you
Black
acting?
Messiah. What's it called?
You
Messiah?
need a damn Golden Globe. You need an Emmy. Why
Jedediah.
you acting like you know I ain't
What's the
watched
movie?
nothing.
What's his face? Daniel Kaluuya, Fred Hampton movie. The one movie. That movie. She's in the something that told me gray with Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah, her star is on the rise. Hopefully she don't whoop a nigga ass for taking her phone. Okay. Best of luck. Best of
I'm
luck to that
down dead.
beautiful woman who's killing it. Don't whoop a nigga because he took your phone. Okay, we've had enough.
I'm weak.
And just when we think we get somebody that's going be a little shining beacon of blackness, they fuck it up.
Well,
So
I'm not. I haven't written Mr. Majors off. I won't be doing that. Okay, I'm sorry. Actually, I'm actually not sorry, but I give all black people the benefit of the doubt.
yes, yes,
That's just what I
I'm
do.
with you there. I'm with you
So
there. I mean, look, I've gotten into a skirmish over a cell phone.
I can remember like this memory is just so it was so long ago, and two it's just because could never fathom doing something like that, because this is the thing that I have learned about me in 36 years. My intuition isn't wrong ever
Well,
at all.
and
Nothing.
if I
It's
say
never wrong.
if
So
I
I
say
don't need
let
to
me
take
see
your
your
phone.
phone, if I
I
say
don't
let
need to
me
take
see
your
your phone
phone.
and you
I
don't
don't
want to
need to.
let me see it, I already know that there's some bullshit in there, and there's
Yep.
nothing else to discuss or talk about, nothing to fight about. Like, you know, it before it even gets to the point where I want to snatch your shit, I know something is up.
I don't want to take your phone. I don't want to follow you. I don't want to harass. I'm not doing any of that because
Right.
my intuition already told me what was going on. I already
Mm-hmm.
know it. I don't need confirmation. I'm the confirmation.
Mm-hmm. Period.
I'm not doing none of that.
What's done in the dark always comes to light. So it is what it is.
And my friend Tiffany, shout out to Tiffany. My friend Tiffany always had this saying, because I used to be like, Tiffany, I think this, that, and the third. I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. When you go looking for trouble,
You gonna find it.
you gonna find it.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why you gonna find trouble when you looking for it, that's your intuition telling you trouble already there.
Mm-hmm. You know what my mom used to say about going through people's stuff? When you dig for hurt, you always get hurt. Don't be going through nobody's motherfucking phone.
Mm-hmm.
Has anyone ever gone through your phone?
One time. Only one time.
Mm-hmm.
And that was, and it wasn't because of anything that I had done or I was moving funny or shady or anything. It was, niggas be doing dirt, so they feel like dirt being done to them.
Yeah.
It was one of those type of situations. And so something that they saw in my phone, they made it something that it really wasn't because they were doing some shit that they ain't had no business doing. But I feel like most men, when I deal with the man, they know the type of woman that I am. They know they don't have to look through my phone. You ain't got to do all that, boo. You don't have to do any of that. Remember, I told y'all last week.
Right. I'm swinging from now. I'm swinging from your balls too, but don't you dare go through my phone. I don't give a fuck if you think I'm doing. If I don't care, don't if my
I
niggas
gave a
know.
nigga the code to my. Can
No.
you get in my phone and see
No.
XYZ? What's
Do
the
not.
code? Either put
Do
it up
not.
to my. It's this, that, and the third. Because first of
If
all, you're
if
never
you
gonna be
see a
in a
nigga
position.
name pop up, don't even ask.
No, because the thing is, like, first of all, you're never gonna be in a position again to even like have to go through the phone. That's number one.
Right.
And number two, like how you say, like your intuition tells you something is going on. They know just by dealing with me, the energy that they already know that there's nothing going on. Like I'm a trustworthy girl. They know that.
Yeah. Yeah. My phone's been gone through a couple times.
Did they find the hurt they was looking for?
Mm-hmm.
I told you your ass was a damn hellion. I said that. You a hellion. Mm-hmm.
I was in my younger days. I was 21, 22. You know, I was a kid. I didn't know shit, you know?
I mean, honestly, sometimes I wish I could be that person. I wish I could like play get back or
I wasn't doing it. I mean, he was talking to me. You know, I didn't say anything to him. He said something to me.
So it was a thread of messages of somebody texting you and you not responding. Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, no.
Answer truthfully, friend.
We were texting back and forth, but there was nothing inappropriate that was being said. We were
was
just
it a
friends.
message that you wouldn't? Was it a message that you wouldn't have wanted your significant other to see?
Well, this particular message that came through was like, something, babe. And so my boyfriend at the time was like, why is he calling you babe? And I was like, I don't know.
It's a fair question. Is it not?
Yeah, it's a fair question, but I don't know. Mm-hmm. I don't know the answer. But sorry.
Everything I think leaves my brain.
My younger days.
Oh, let's get into this. Because there's a clip from last week's episode where I was talking about me being somebody's son's wife. Moving like a wife. Because that's what I am. I am somebody's wife.
Cute in the comment.
Like y'all, and this is why I don't be understanding about people. This really goes to show you how big of a hold social media got on people, and it really has you like tricked and bamboozled into doing whatever the fuck the internet say. Y'all don't be meaning the shit. Y'all don't be researching the shit, reading the shit. Y'all don't even be understanding it. Y'all just do it because that's what the internet is doing. Mm-hmm. Y'all be so heavy into manifesting, okay? Y'all be so heavy into living the soft life. every day of your life hard as hell, but you living a soft life on the internet. But this is the thing. I said I'm somebody's wife, and people are upset. Why? If I said that, if 17-year-old me said I'm a college graduate, okay, on my daddy's side, I'm the first child to graduate from college. I'm a college graduate, I got my Bachelor of Science degree. If I had said that, it would be like, yeah, you go, girl. You do that thing. We believe in you. We can't wait to see you at the finish line. Everything would have been all good. But when I say I'm somebody's son's wife, everybody got an issue. Why? Because you're not a husband? Because you're not worthy of being nobody's wife? I am somebody's son's wife.
And there were women that were going back and forth with you about it? There were women going back and forth about you calling yourself somebody's son's wife?
Excuse me. Because your baby daddy won't put a ring on your finger don't mean that I gotta get knocked up by a nigga and hope he make an honest woman out of me. We won't go there today because we don't have time. Okay? But when I said I'm somebody's son's wife, I'm trying to figure out why you niggas panties aren't a button. I'm really still trying to figure out why you niggas are even here. Because I'm with my homegirl talking to our homegirls. And the homeboys that want to tap in and tune in, it's cool. We welcome the homeboys. But the ones that got sense. When you don't have no fucking sense, when you're not a husband, you can't hop on my post telling me that I shouldn't be saying I'm somebody's son's wife. Or I should have dated a certain way. I should have done this years ago. Or it's too late for me. No, baby, it's too late for you. It's always been too late for you because it's never been you. Okay?
Right.
This is a nigga who's a nobody. Who looks like nobody. Who is a cousin of the only reason this man even follows me, which I never followed you, sweetie, because you're weird, you whack. But this man his cousin is best friends with a man that I dated years ago. However, you've been in my DM for the last 3 years, at the least. Okay? Sending me heart eye emojis, fire emojis, saying little things here and there. Really what it is, you mad that I can't be your wife.
That you
when
won't
we get down
to
the nitty gritty of it, when we dig into the bottom of it. You mad, sweetie. I just don't understand why you niggas are so pressed about the Same Difference podcast. Out of all the podcasts in the world, you on the Same Difference podcast telling me that I shouldn't be saying I'm somebody's son's wife.
Okay, sitting there listening too. They listening hard.
Either they're either listening to the clip or you listening to the episode, but either way, you're not listening hard enough. Because you would understand the value of a wife. You would understand the value of marriage, particularly
listen to something else.
Family. Yeah, you would understand the value of us moving as a unit, of us setting up our future generations, having generational wealth, things that we can't amass as a single person. You don't get it, and it's not for you. You're supposed to be a baby daddy. Okay, you're supposed to be a forever boyfriend. That's not the life that I'm supposed to live. That ain't who God created me to be. Boyfriend. Because while you worrying about if I'm saying I'm somebody's wife, you're not even worthy of being somebody's husband.
Say it.
Boo. Move.
Right in dissertations, like there's no way that I am going to write paragraph after paragraph after paragraph after paragraph after paragraph to a stranger. Not saying that he's a stranger, but I mean a nigga's kind of a stranger.
I don't know that nigga. Like, I know that you are the cousin of the man that I dated, his best friend. I know you his cousin, but that's all I know. You a stranger. You don't know me. That shit. You've been in my DMs for 3 years, so now you feel like you know me. You don't know me, dog. You don't know me. Move.
That shit is like you got. Now what else could you have been doing with all of that time?
Working on how to become a better you so you could be somebody's husband.
Listening to a different fucking podcast, my nigga. Like what?
Yuck. I just don't like. I'm not saying I'm a drug dealer. I'm a killer. I'm a robber. I'm literally talking about something that is powerful, that is of esteem, that should be.
What were the women saying? What were the bitches saying?
If you have if you are a baby mama, I can't relate. I can't relate to that. And so instead of judging you, I'm just gonna tell you that I can't relate. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay.
And that alone makes the bitches bad. I can't relate. I got plenty of friends who baby mamas. I ain't judging them. Love them to death and them babies. But I can't relate.
Say that, okay?
I can't relate. I can't relate.
Oh,
I'm somebody's
boy.
wife. Can't relate.
Can't relate.
I mean, the truth really be hurting people's feelings because that's just the truth. I am not a baby mama. I can't relate to that. I am somebody's wife.
And I can relate to that. So,
You ever wondered? This is something I be wondering. You ever wondered if you already met your husband?
Uh-huh.
What's that? Tell me about
that. What the fuck are you doing?
No, I'm saying like, not what are you doing? Like, have you ever met somebody and just felt like, is it you?
Could be you. Would be nice if it was you. I wouldn't be mad. Yeah. Yep.
I had to stop thinking that way because all the other times clearly I've been wrong.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's involved with someone. I wouldn't be surprised if he proposes soon or whatever. But you know, a girl can dream.
To who, you or them?
No. To the person that he's with.
So you think your husband maybe get ready to propose to another bitch?
Yeah, but like I've never shared with anyone that he could possibly be my husband. Like if anybody was listening to this, they would be like, "Who the fuck are you talking about?" And if I told them, they'd be like, "Oh my God, are you serious?"
Oh, tell me after the podcast. I want to know this.
It's kind of what we made a joke a long time ago. If we weren't married and had children by a certain age, that we would marry each other. But he's involved with somebody.
But if you made a joke like that with somebody, then why didn't you just be with them right then and there?
Well, I didn't realize at the time that he had been expressing his interest in me because I was like 23 and stupid as fuck and just completely oblivious to the fact that he could be expressing interest in me until my friend was like, "You know that nigga like you, right?" And I'm like, "Him? No, he don't, girl. We've known each other."
See it?
I didn't. But we've grown up together, like literally our whole lives. We've grown up together our whole lives. So it's more like, it's kind of like, it's kind of like my bro, but like we're not so close that he's like my brother. But he's super tall and handsome and successful and black. And still,
the black part got me.
Still legally single, but he's involved with someone, and you know, he's just going to be my dear friend that I've had forever. Dear family friend.
Okay.
So I've always, you know, that's a moment where I've wondered, but do I like look at his Instagram like, no, I don't.
That's why I don't want nobody Instagram.
Yeah, no, I don't. I'm not looking. It's not like that. It's not like
I don't
that.
want nobody I'm interested in or dating to be on my Instagram. You can follow me on Facebook.
You funny because you don't post on Facebook. I don't either.
My family over there. I feel like Facebook is for the married people and the families and stuff.
Yeah,
and like showing your kids and stuff
wholesome
like that.
Wholesome content. Yeah,
it's too much of me on my Instagram. I'm opposed. I'm not a fan.
That's funny. Yeah. Do you have anybody around you? Do you feel like you've met your husband?
It's possible.
Okay.
It's possible. What the fuck is that grin? What the fuck is you grinning? No, what the fuck is you grinning about?
I'm just curious about your answer. I'm not grinning about nothing, I promise. I'm not. Oh God, I'm not.
I would say there's probably been There's probably been, I'm gonna say now, 3 times in my life where I've really been like, not just, ooh, is it him? Ooh. No, like for real, for real.
Like, damn, is it him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
3 times.
Okay.
Two of them were in Cleveland. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna say it's been 2 times. I'm gonna say it's been 2 times.
Okay.
But one of them, the first time, it was, I knew that he was husband material, but I knew he wasn't for me.
Okay. Not your
Too,
husband.
too
Got
born.
it.
Too. I just wouldn't have been. I wouldn't have been a happy wife.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So just 2 times. Yeah. But I don't know. Right now, maybe could be. We'll see. I would like to hope so, because God, why are you playing? I don't know what this. God been listen. I don't understand. Why do God be sending men to me that don't live in my city? What is that about?
He's telling you. I think he's telling you it's time to go, or not. It's time to go, but your nigga ain't in Atlanta.
Friend, we gonna have to definitely talk about that off the podcast, because I recently was just sharing with somebody that everybody know I love Atlanta. I mean, I love Atlanta. Atlanta is a place that I could see myself settling down and staying in, like to live. But for right now, I feel like the same way I felt about Cleveland at a certain point, which is I felt like I just outgrew it. I feel like I outgrew Cleveland. I feel like I had the growth there that I was supposed to have, and it just wasn't any more growing that I can do, and I had to go. And I'm starting to feel that way about Atlanta. And I don't know how I feel about it, because I really love this city. Like, I love the city of Atlanta. I really like being here. I like it's real black here.
Yeah.
And I'm a real black kind of girl. So I really love the city of Atlanta. But yeah, recently, in the last several months, actually.
Sorry, it's my sheet mask alarm.
Sheet Mask Monday?
The sheet mask Monday.
Yeah, in the last several months, actually, I have been trying to figure out if Atlanta is where I'm supposed to be in this moment. And so some things have been happening and progressing that have been saying, no, this is not where you need to be right now. It is time to start figuring some things out and making arrangements. So, we'll see.
I like that. I like that.
We'll see.
Maybe it's just time for you to like go on a lot of vacations and maybe spend some of your time in Atlanta and not all of your time, you know?
With whose money?
Theirs.
Who is they?
The people that may or may not be coming around that don't live in Atlanta. I don't know.
Oh, girl, child, listen. I do not operate off of maybes and could be's, and I go off what is, and it ain't.
No, so. But a trip is always nice.
It's cool, but I mean, I could do a trip anytime, like by myself. I love doing solo vacations. But we'll see. I really think, what's this, March? I guarantee y'all, we're gonna run this clip back. I'm gonna say something. We're gonna run this clip back when the time comes. Yeah, I'm scared to say it. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. By December 31st, 2023, I don't believe I'm gonna be in the city of Atlanta. I actually don't believe that I'm gonna be in the city of Atlanta. Actually, much, far before that. But I'm just gonna go ahead and play it on the safe side and say December 31st. I don't think I'm gonna be here. It makes me a little sad, because I like this city. I like this place. I like my home.
That's what I was saying. You could just go on vacations and be in Atlanta part of the time.
I mean, I guess I could, but I heard Lady London say something that is still sticking with me, and it's something that I keep remembering. And that is, anything you get outside of the will of God, you have to stay outside of the will of God to keep it. So I don't want nothing that the master don't have for me. I don't want to attain something or get something and feel like this is such a great thing, but it's outside of the will of God, because now I got to stay there. So I don't want to stay and be holding on to Atlanta, and God is trying to give me something better and more and do this big thing. But I'm still so focused and stuck on Atlanta that I can't get out of my own way and grow and be and move and do. So,
and who's to say you won't find yourself somewhere and you fall in love and it's just like, damn, I thought that I would have been in love and wanted to live in Atlanta forever, but this place has changed my mind. That always happens too. You
listen,
never
I
know.
find give me the right ball sack and I'm there. Okay,
Okay.
swinging, hanging. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, listen to the last episode.
And that brings us to
Time to wrap up the show.
the conclusion of our episode.
So, friend, tell me what you got going on this week. What's your plans for the week? What are you working on? What are you looking forward to?
Well, I'm going to Washington, D.C. this weekend to visit my dad, so I'm really excited about that.
Okay.
I get to see my college best friend, and I get to meet her two babies that I haven't met yet. So I'm very
Okay.
excited about that as well. Yeah, it's going to be a cute little Thursday to Sunday situation. And then, I'm back around these Chicago parts.
What
And,
part of DC you gonna be in?
hmm?
What part of DC you gonna be in?
Silver Spring, Maryland.
Oh, not you in my daddy neighborhood.
Over there. Yep. So I think I'm
Actually,
going.
no, damn, I'm sorry. Wrong neighborhood. That's my sister's old neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
I'm gonna probably go to the African American History Museum, which I've never been to, so I'm really, really
Okay.
excited about that. And then I think I want to take a little trip to the Hirshhorn Museum as well. So
Okay.
they're gonna be a weekend of museums and cherry blossoms and
Well,
things.
you're in a good area because Silver Spring is right on the edge of Maryland and DC. You could literally be on one block and it's Maryland and the next block and it's DC. So Silver Spring is a really, really nice area. And well, see, you're not a hookah smoker because I was about to tell I got plenty of places, plenty of folks
I
I
mean,
know that got
I would still love a list of places to go just
Okay,
because,
yeah.
it'll be nice.
Yeah.
Maybe
I love Silver Spring area. It's a great time.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking
Mm-hmm.
forward to going. I got my little, got my little wardrobe together and stuff. I got some looks
Okay.
on my turn, even though I'm just
Hopefully
going to
we'll
visit
get
my dad and chill, but I'm still gonna
hopefully
be
we'll get
fly.
some looks and we won't get a picture of your fucking foot like the last time.
Yes, I'm gonna do better about taking pics. But yeah, that's really. I mean, it's a quiet week. When I'm traveling, I usually try not to do too much because I know that the weekend is gonna be crazy. So,
Okay.
and what
Okay.
about you?
I may or may not have plans.
Oh, you may or may not have plans. Okay.
I kind of don't know right now. I got some things up in the air. Like I know what I want to do, but what I want to do requires somebody to do them with.
Understood. Okay.
So we'll see if my thoughts become real plans. We'll see.
Okay.
I don't really have anything. I don't really have anything other than that plans. Like I have this one. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm
You
not
have
even gonna say what
ideas.
I wanted, and we'll talk after the podcast.
You have ideas.
Close friends tapping in. But I don't want to say it. But yeah, I do have some things that I want to do. But we'll see how the week and the weekend pans out and what happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, girl.
feel
That
like
sounds
it's
lovely. I'll be tuned in. I
something.
know that.
See. Yep, I think that's it. I don't have nothing else planned. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Well,
Well,
I have enjoyed talking to you, homegirl.
it's always a pleasure every single Monday, my friend. If
Mm-hmm.
you
Thank you.
all would like to follow the Same Difference podcast, please do that on TikTok, Instagram, and on YouTube. Please subscribe, like, comment, all of that. And even though went on a deep dive and cussed y'all asses out, keep it cute in the comments, okay? Because we're not gonna be doing that too often. We don't like repeating ourselves, okay? We talk long enough on this podcast. We don't need to be saying the same shit over and over again. Keep it cute in the comments, but please leave one. A thumbs up on YouTube is always nice as well.
And also make sure you go to wherever you stream the podcast. Leave us a review. Let the world
Subscribe there
know.
too. Subscribe there too.
Let the girls know about your two favorite homegirls. Leave us a review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all those other podcasts. Anywhere you can stream podcasts, I promise you the Same Difference podcast. We're there. So make sure you leave us a review. I'm pretty sure Today is March the 27th, so we got like 4 days left in the month. I'm like pretty sure we're gonna hit 100 subscribers on YouTube. I think right now we're at 96. We hit over 200 followers on Instagram.
Hey.
I think that our TikTok is at 90. So hopefully by the end of April or maybe mid-April we'll hit 100 follows on TikTok. So wherever you guys frequent your socials the most, make sure you tapped in with us. Doesn't matter where, we're everywhere.
And that's my time.
And that's it. See y'all next week. Bye.